Today is one of those mornings where I cannot believe that I'm actually here. It doesn't feel real. I keep looking around and just shocked that we actually made it. But we're outside of Petra, we're about to go in, and we're so excited.
We got our Jordanian scarves on right when we walked in. Lauren was an easy target.
I did not even make it into the park and scan my ticket before I let this happen. Hey!
We just spent 30 GB.
We definitely got ripped off. That's fine. It's all part of the fun. But ready to go.
Okay, here are some quick facts so you kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. So the ancient city of Petra is located in present-day Wadi Musa, Jordan, and it dates back to about 4th century BC, and it was originally established as a trading post by the Nabateans. Apparently back in the day, the Nabatean people really had quite the water infrastructure for a city in the desert, which is really cool.
These were water ducts, so this was how they got water through from like wells into the city of Petra.
So after scanning your ticket at the entrance, you begin your walk through the Al-Sik, which literally translates to the shaft. It is a slot canyon that was the main entrance to the city of Petra, and it's about 160 meters long, and in the narrowest part it can be about 3 meters, and then it reaches about a height of 80 meters, and right at the end it opens up and you get a beautiful view of the Treasury. There's some camels right there.
Oh, there, little guy. He said, "Get out of there, bud."
The Treasury was getting a little overcrowded, and we got really tired of telling people that we didn't want to go to the Indiana Jones photo spot. So we snapped a few quick pics and kept moving. Wow. Check out that view. That is amazing. So Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and also one of the new 7 Wonders of the World, which is why Lauren is really excited for this trip. How about marking this off your bucket list? You've been excited for so long.
I am so happy. It doesn't feel real yet. I think that's like the crazy part. I feel like I've been looking at this, like pictures of this place for like 2 years, like, you know, like once a month or something, planning for this trip and trying to get here, and so many things had to like align absolutely perfectly for us to take this trip between COVID tests and flight cancellations and everything. So I'm so happy.
We're lucky. We're headed towards the monastery. We were told it was about a 20-minute camel ride or an hour walk. We opted for the walk, but the camel ride did sound nice.
So we're on our way up to what's called the monastery right now. And I feel like when people talk about Petra, or think about Petra, they really just think of like that one place, the Treasury. But this place is huge, and I just really can't even put into words like how many caves and temples and stuff that you see here. Like, it's just really incredible and amazing to realize kind of like where you are and how many people used to live here, and just, you know, this was their home. These were their streets and their temples and their places to pray, and now it's here for us to look at. So it's been really cool, and I'm about to get hit by this horse. I'll let him pass. There you go. It's definitely something that if it's not on your bucket list, it should be. Jacket's off, still climbing. Kind of rethinking the no to the donkey thing, but we're making good progress.
Just 2 goats eating some grass.
Lemon mint tea with a view. So there's the monastery. That's where you come in. This place, we've got some nice lemon mint juice. That little hole in the rock is the famous Instagram spot. We're gonna go check it out. Look at this viewpoint. of Garret and the monastery. It is absolutely incredible. We did find the cool kid Instagram place. Garret only had to take 500 photos, but I think he got the one.
500 more to go. So far, Lauren and I's favorite part of Petra is the monastery. You agree, Lauren? I think the Treasury is like the most famous place, but it's a little overhyped in my opinion. But we made the walk all the way up here. Now we're gonna go back down and try and find a spot to look at the Treasury from above. Broke my toe the other day. I have it wrapped up, but it probably looks like a Jimmy Dean sausage right now. But I'm a tough guy, so you know, gotta keep going.
Hands look like Jimmy Dean sausages. They're so swollen. So when you get here, a lot of people will try to sell you a view of the Treasury from above. And we've read online that a lot of those views are unsafe because they like take you up these like really quick routes. We're hiking the long route. It's basically a whole bunch of stairs up the back of the mountain, but we're the only ones on it, so we're a little concerned about where we're going. And maybe everyone didn't want to walk up all these stairs, but we're doing it.
I did. We'll put the name of the trail here. You climb all the way to the top and you go down the hill. These guys that have like a juice shop, you can get coffee and tea, and it's like a perfect panorama view of the Treasury, and it was really awesome. But I'm scared of heights a little bit, so I kind of like stayed back, and Lauren was trying to get me to do some cool shots or whatever, but you should go check it out. It was awesome.
The nice man who I think either owned and or worked at the coffee shop took a bunch of photos of just me, as well as some beautiful videos that I guess I'll have a nice solo reel of my time here in Jordan, but Garret didn't make the pics.
It was a 10 out of 10. You did a good job. His juice is good too. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we got this like pomegranate orange juice.
Yeah.
Which I have never like combined the two. I don't know, maybe it's common, but it was fantastic. So, recommend.
Remember, we're in the wild.
Should we meh at them?
No.
Should we holler at them?
Yeah. Give me your best goat impression.
I have been mehing at them. I feel on the spot now. A quick recap. We walked probably over 12 miles. I started my watch a little late, but 12 miles, elevation gain of like 2,500 feet. So we've earned our pitas. We're very hungry.
To Al Findi Restaurant, I think so.
Alafandi?
There's
no way.
Yeah, we don't know if we're saying it right, but they're supposed to have good camel pitas and what else? Chicken.
I don't know. It's like camel pita. It says it's a chicken restaurant, but
they have camel pitas, so we're gonna try. I think we're gonna try camel pitas. I thought that word said sushi, so we walked right by it, but that's just Arabic. That's my fail for the day.
So back in the car. First update, I don't know what I was thinking. They do not serve camel. I don't even know if anybody eats camels. I really have no clue where any of that came from. But they were the nicest people. They let me come back and like cut the chicken shawarma. They made us our sandwiches, sat us down. They were just super, super friendly. And they gave me free tea.
There, you ready?
Ready. Here we go. Back to the hotel. This road is pretty calm, but some of the roads that we've been driving on here have been so steep, and this little Toyota rental car that we have does not do its best on these hills, but we're still here. Garret deserves major props for driving here, because I know we were both worried about driving in any foreign country, and he's doing a great job despite my not so great navigational assistance. Really wish I could get some footage for you guys of Garret and I trying to get up those hills, but it's so stressful, so we just can't film it. But we've made it back to our hotel. 17 miles today, and my feet are feeling it. We did Petra all day from like 7 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. We're Petra. I need to sleep. And I'm not gonna lie, we were like falling asleep at dinner.
Spices.
We were like, are we even gonna make it to Petra at night? Should we even do it? There was a lot of hesitation and all of that, but I'm so glad that we did it.
We are going to Petra at night, so it's really cool. They have, you can kind of see them behind us, but they light the walkway with candles, and then you get to the Treasury, and I think there's a bunch of lights and a light show and music, and it's supposed to be like a peaceful event. Everyone drinks tea and kind of hangs out.
We kind of messed up, but in a way it was kind of a win. So we interpreted the 8:30 start time as like when you could enter Petra by night, but the 8:30 start time was like the start time for the show. And actually I shouldn't say that. I misinterpreted. Garret interpreted correctly and I disagreed with him, and so it's my fault. But the cool thing was, even though we missed the show, everyone was in the show. So we essentially got to walk 1.5 miles through Petra, all lit by candlelight. Some of the facades were illuminated by light. They had music playing, and it was like just the two of us for, I mean, about 1 mile. And that to me was so cool to have it to yourself, you know, when you compare that to everyone trying to sell you a camel ride or a scarf or whatever it is on the way in, and then it's just to have that all to yourself in candlelight. And absolutely amazing. So, you know, the show sounded great. We watched the very, very end of it. You know, got some pictures of the Treasury lit up at night, but I think we're gonna crash.